Well, I figured out that my radiator is broken because I came out of the grocery store and all my engine coolant was on the ground. So I had to spend the night in the car in the parking lot and then talk to some cops and then got my way to the mechanic. All right, I had to stop and take a video of this. This is too funny. So I got this radiator replaced. But when it came back, this whole fan piece is just flopping around, which is no good. So I found out the clip here, they zip tied it. They zip tied this whole fan belt onto here, but only on one side. So I found these screws that I still had in a pouch from a gaming desk I had, and one of these fit the right size, but I didn't have an Allen wrench that would fit. I have 3 Allen wrenches apparently, but none of them fit. But I figured out that this is just the right size, and when I shove it in there and turn it, it turns the screw. So I got this side screwed back up. But then this side over here, this plastic's broke to go far enough. So now I'm taking the advice from, you know, the mechanic I paid $850 to, and I'm gonna screw a hole through the side of this plastic and zip tie that to there, because now I got one good screw and one good zip tie. So then we come over here and we got this third problem right here. This little guy was just hanging down here after I paid the mechanic $850, which we figured out, we're pretty sure this is for the temperature, and it's supposed to be, I don't know how well you'll see it, the camera's getting all fuzzy in there, but there's supposed to be a little place where it comes in here, but the clips on it are all broken. So there's actually a fair chance that the mechanic put it back the way it's supposed to be, drove it out into the parking lot, and it just fell out. So what I'm gonna do, this guy's got a little hole in the side, this little housing down here, I'm gonna drill a hole in the side of that housing if I can get it. If I can't fit the screw down, I'll have to get something and pound a hole through the side of that little housing, put that guy in there, and then zip tie it on. And that, I paid somebody $850 to fix the radiator, and when I'm done jerry-rigging it, it should work. So this piece that's definitely the temperature gauge, I got it mounted back in there because it's got a hole here and a hole here. So I got this little bit here, and since the drill wouldn't fit, I got this hammer here, and I beat that thing through until it was in far enough I could twist it and make the hole here, and another one up on top, and zip tie them down in there, and now it's in there pretty tight. That's good. And you know, you got to use a hammer, because if you're not repairing your engine with a hammer, are you really doing engine repair? So we got all this stuff in here now. I've got 3 different zip ties around this guy in different holes to get this to go on here. We got the screw in there. Down on the bottom, I got a zip tie down on this side on the bottom and a zip tie down on that side on the bottom. So this guy's actually on here pretty good now. And then, like I showed before, we got the 2 zip ties on that guy, so the temperature gauge should be sitting pretty well. I think we're pretty much all set. This thing's held in here pretty well now, and the temperature gauge is actually where it was supposed to. I thought the car was overheating when I drove up the mountain here to get up this camping spot again, but I think it was just because the temperature gauge was bouncing around down there and was right in front of this wheel that was heating up. So I think it was just catching the heat between a bunch of components in the radiator instead of actually being in the spot it was supposed to be. So hopefully the car doesn't register it overheating now. Hopefully it's all working. I think it's good.